What is up, YouTube? JC Games here, and welcome back to Exploring Omori Mysteries. Alright, so this week what we're gonna explore is why was Abbi banished to Black Space or the Abyss. It's in Black Space, and I think in Black Space it's the Abyss. I don't know how this works, okay? But why was Abbi banished is what we're gonna explore. And it actually, the idea, I mean, it kind of comes from a comment, right? Because someone commented it, but I already had the idea for like a while. Like, I've had it for months, but I never actually made it. But I'm gonna put the comment anyway, just to give that credit, alright? Because the credit is like, I don't know. It reminded me of the idea again, so I made it again. So I'm still giving credit. But anyway, let's actually get into the video. Okay, so before we get into why she was banished, first I want to let you guys know who she was. Because, you know, maybe some people don't know. Maybe some people just went through the entire game and don't know. Like, that was actually kind of me. I'm not gonna lie. When I first played the game, I didn't even know who Abbi was until like I learned because of the Reddit or stuff. But so, who was Abbi? So basically, if we go through to the Omori wiki, which is like where I get most of my information from, but if we go to the Omori wiki, she's like childlike, I guess is how she was before she was banished and stuff and everything. She was like a child, like basically acted like a child, which is like. Yeah, and also, like I said, I kind of skipped over, but basically, she was like young, alright? That's what I'm trying to get out of the personality. But anyway, also, she was like one of the three great, I forgot, like three great founders or whatever. The three wise ones, I think they were called. I forgot what they were called. But anyway, she was like one of those three like people that were there before Headspace was made, right? So we can assume she was probably made when Sunny was young. So she was probably also young because Sunny was young. He was like, you know, he would probably make young people so he could like relate to them and stuff. So yeah. So basically what I'm trying to establish is she was like a child, right? That was probably, and because she was like a child and like very small, we could probably establish that she was like made before the truth. And which is like, will lead up to my why, which is like, I'm pretty, you're probably like, you know, probably say like finding, like you're making it up, right? You probably can predict what I'm going to say why, but anyway, she was like a child and she existed before the truth is what I'm gonna assume. I don't know if it's true because I'm not Omacat, but that's what I'm trying to establish here. So basically, what I'm trying to say is she was made before the truth, and maybe she was even made before Sunny was like, you know, like before Sunny even met everyone else, you know, like Kel and Hero and Aubrey and Basil and everyone. You might, because she was imaginary, right? So she might have just been made before Sunny met them because maybe he didn't have any friends before. He probably made her because he was lonely. It was like his imaginary best friend, and yeah, and then now she was just all like she's gone now. She's banished forever, and we don't know why until now. Well, not really because I can't really just answer it, but we can kind of figure out why she was banished because we don't know if it's actually canon. Unless I put Kel in here. Alright, so let's look at the boss fight that happens in the Hikikomori route, which is, I've never played, honestly. I might play it, but you know, I haven't played it. So in this boss fight, right? Well, it's like a normal boss fight. You fight the boss and everything. And she doesn't really say anything throughout the boss fight until you beat her. And then after, she's like, what do you think? She's like, please help me. She's like, please spare me. Please do not kill me, and please forgive me for doing what I've done. So basically, she's like, she really wants to be forgiven, right? Like she really wants to be set free from this prison. I get from the prison. Like she was banished into the abyss. She really wants to be free and forgiven for what she's done. So, and she's like really begging for it. She's like, please let me free, please. Like so, what does this establish? Is she definitely did something very bad, and also. If you don't forgive her, right, then she like just completely disappears. Like she literally just like is snapped out of existence. Like if you see it, she's pretty much gone like forever. Or other than her eye like just stays for some reason, but she just disappears. So what I'm assuming happens here, right, is Sunny slash Omori, I don't know who's in control at this point, just decides not to forgive her. So she might be like. Either like A, she just like disappears completely. She's gone now, like just whatever. Or B, now that I realize like if she's gone, it probably means Sunny like chose to forget her, like he did with Basil, like you know. But anyway, the other option is that she was like pushed somewhere even further down or worse than black space or the abyss, which is like, I wonder what that would be, because like that black space is already bad, and something worse than that, I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, and also once if you don't forgive her and she disappears and everything, you also then like you can't go back into the abyss after that happens. So yeah, I can like just pretty much show she's gone, right? She's either gone or she was gone. She's gone somewhere else like worse than black space or the abyss, whatever. And yeah, what does it do? I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to more stuff. I should like really learn how to transition between topics, but let's move on. Alright, so now we can say, right, why was she banished into the abyss? And what I think, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are thinking, and a lot of everyone else in the Omori community probably thinks, is that she was banned because she knew about the truth, right? And like, there's a lot of evidence for this, alright? So firstly, we have the branch coral, right? That says, I don't know what it is. It's the branch coral. I don't know about the gender, but anyway, he says the wisest, which is Abbi, against her reason, committed an act that opposed the dreamer's will, and it is an act that it is not even known to me or to the branch coral. As the result, she was stripped of her wisdom and banished to isolation. She just became a hikikomori like Omori. But anyway, a special prison somewhere deep down, which is the abyss. So first thing we gotta stands out is that they say it was against the dreamer, which is Omori / Sunny. It was against their will. So like, and throughout the game, what is the one thing Sunny and Omori does not want to do that completely goes against their will? That is facing the truth. And what I think happened, right, was Abbi was probably like, Sunny / Omori, please face the truth, right? Like, forgive yourself, face the truth, please do this, it will help you. You're just putting yourself in a deeper and deeper hole by not facing it. And Sunny / Omori was probably like, no, I don't want to do this, stop talking about it. And then he got frustrated, and he what's it called, banished her into the abyss, and now she's gone forever. Unless you go through the hikikomori route and you like free her and stuff or forgive her, but she's still stuck down there. But anyway, that's pretty much what I think happened. Abbi knew the truth. She knew it, and she mentioned it, and like she told Sunny, go face it and go forgive it. And I think he pretty much just like refused, right? He was like, dude, stop talking about it. And he got frustrated and banished her. And to add on to my evidence, right, I want to prove my claim, right? She also says, I think, after you spare her, right, and you talk to her again, she says, the truth, I am used to know it, but I cannot remember. So, you know what this shows? You know what this means? It means Abbi knew the truth, and she knew it, right? But now she's forgotten it, and just like, it was like, what is the truth? I wonder what the truth is. And well, yeah, she pretty much forgot it. So this, like, it pretty much proves my last point, right? She knew the truth, right? She definitely knew it. Now, did she actually mention it to Omori / Sunny? Like, well, we will never know unless Omacat, like, I don't know, calls me or something like, yo, she actually did it. I was like, whoa. But anyway, she knew the truth. So did like my previous claim, that she told Omori / Sunny about it, it's like, it's pretty much true, right? It's pretty much true that she knew the truth, and she probably told Omori / Sunny, which led to her getting banished, which is actually pretty similar to what happened to Basil, right, in the real game, because he was gonna tell Omori that Marie was dead, and he wanted him to face the truth, like right at the beginning of the game, right? And then he banished him, and he's completely gone. And then the characters started to forget about Basil, and yeah, it's pretty similar to what happened to Abbi. So what happened to Basil, like what was slowly happening to Basil throughout the game in Headspace, is pretty much what I think happened to Abbi. Like she disappeared because she knew the truth, and she wanted Sunny to face it. And I'm dragging this out too long, so let's move on. Alright, one last thing before we wrap this up is, well, Abbi forgot the truth, right? She knew it, but she forgot it. So I just want to add, why did she forget it? I would think, A, she forgot it, right? Because she thought if she like if she forgot it, right? If she made herself forget it, then Omori slash Sunny, when maybe would have like forgiven her because like, oh, she doesn't know about the truth anymore. We can let her free and stuff. She probably thought she would be free if she forgot it, but you know, she stayed down there. Even if you beat her and you forgive her, she still stays down there. So yeah, she's still trapped. So poor Abby, I guess. Or B, right? She forgot it because she was just down there for so long. She just forgot it, right? Like, you know, she was just there, completely isolated, without nothing. She was just sitting there, and you know, you probably just forgot it because like, well, she was just down there for so long, which is like, I mean, it's a probability, right? It's like there's a good chance that happens, but like, you know, it's a boring answer. So C is that. Well, let me okay. So C is that Sunny slash Omori forced her to forget it, right? Because he didn't want to face the truth. So as a result, or wait, no, yes, he didn't want to face the truth, right? So as a result of the punishment, like for getting banished, she was like very much forced to forget it. She was like, dude, you're gonna get trapped there, and I'm gonna make you forget it, so I don't have to face it, right? Or she wanted what's it called? Or when she gets forgiven, right? Sunny was slash Omori. I keep having because I don't know who's in control, right? But Sunny slash Omori, right? Is like, I'm gonna forgive you, right? But since I'm forgiving you and letting you free, you're gonna have to forget the truth, so I don't have to face it, so I could stay in my little world in headspace, right? And then she had to forget it and stuff. That's pretty much why I think she forgot the truth. She was forced to forget the truth. The Sunny didn't want to face the truth. So basically, in conclusion, right, to wrap up everything, I think the reason Abby got banished was because she knew the truth and wanted Sunny slash Omori to face it, but he didn't want to. It went against his will, so he got frustrated at her because maybe she kept bringing it up or something, or maybe just the fact that she brought it up once frustrated him, and he was like, dude, I'm gonna banish you, and she got banished forever, which is sad. And well, that's why she got banished. So that is all I have for this week, which is a lot shorter because last week I made a 20-minute video and I somehow made that. Well, the original recording was 30 and then I made it to 20 minutes and I somehow did that in 1 week. This one's a lot shorter, but it's still good, okay? I promise it's still good. Okay, but anyway, I don't have anything else to add, so I'll see you guys next week.